I'm fine, I can't be upset. I'm fine, as you know. Health is always wealth, as you know. I'm fighting all the low vibration people who are trying to keep the situation from getting worse. However, I and my family, indeed my entire family, are rising to the occasion. We're getting through it all, if you will, and I hope to clarify a few things today with you in my new town. I was born and raised in New York City. Brooklyn, born and raised. A rental scenario. More of a buying situation existed. The scenario was supposed to be one of purchase. In addition, it appears as though someone was trying to take advantage of her because of her absolute condition and the people who advised her that we were kind of fighting now. But when it comes to my son, she finally prevails. Former talk show host and radio personality Wendy Williams will no longer be required to pay alimony to her cheating ex-husband Kevin Hunter. According to court documents obtained exclusively by the U.S., a New Jersey judge denied Hunter's request for the former talk show host to continue receiving her payments, which amounted to $250,000 per month. Son, when Hunter's alimony payments stopped, he failed to manage his tie bill payments, which was the basis of his claim. According to Hunter, the host's health issues allegedly caused the inspections to be suspended in February 2022. But now that the judge has made his decision, how will the infamous serial cheater deal with his settled baby mama next door? Let's look into this more. After claiming that he is unable to pay his bills, Kevin Hunter, Wendy Williams' ex-husband, is asking the courts to order Williams' guardian to resume receiving alimony. You see, he's struggling. After being placed in financial guardianship earlier this year, he claims he faces court foreclosure. Kevin wrote in his court filings that I have fallen behind on the majority of my bills. I'm behind on a bill for the Homeowners Association because I live in a community that requires payments. We will follow up shortly if the Homeowners Association fees are not paid prior to foreclosure. True to a T. That was almost true. Kevin Hunter must be the man who has degraded and embarrassed men in order to be one. The former producer of The Wendy Williams Show has been muttering how broke he is and how he can't live without Wendy's support everywhere he has gone. The same Wendy he left behind when she was eating meat. However, the recompense is always modest, isn't it? The majority of my bills have fallen behind. His file states, I currently reside in a community that requires payments to homeowners associations, and I am in default on that bill. The 50-year-old claims that his ex-wife stopped payments have had a significant impact on his life, and he also says that he is behind on his credit card and auto insurance payments. He laments, it is extremely evident to me that I am unable to sustain my life and pay my bills in a timely manner. The judge seemed to have a different point of view when he decided to reject Hunter's crisis. Hunter was advised to look for work rather than relying on his ex's income by a large number of supporters who celebrated Wendy's victory. You wronged this woman in front of the entire world. After announcing the divorce, she experienced severe health problems. Samo. Go find work. It suggests an issue that is not Wendy's. Hashtag employment. Hunter may still take his case to mediation, where a mediator will be instructed to accelerate a fair settlement between the two parties, despite the fact that this verdict relieves Wendy's financial account. Wendy and Hunter were required to participate in binding arbitration, also known as conflict resolution, by the judge. The United States claims in 2019 her 21-year-old son Wendy filed for divorce amid allegations of adultery and cruelty. Later claims assert that Hunter had a child with his alleged long-term mistress, Sharina Hudson, outside of his marriage to Wendy. This primitive Barbie is swindling money. She is in the passenger seat of my Rolls-Royce Ferrari, And you are aware that the 58-year-old actress explained why she refused to discuss her divorce during a Hot Topic segment on her critically acclaimed daytime talk show, The Wendy Williams Show. She stated to the audience at the time, "Everyone has things in their lives that they are not ready to share with the world." Kevin Hunter Jr. is the 22-year-old son of Wendy and Hunter and their only child. According to The Sun, the judge ruled that Hunter's request for alimony was not urgent and dismissed it without prejudice. The judge also decided that Wendy would not be responsible for Hunter's legal fees. Having said that, the crisis is over, so our guy is still struggling financially. Talk about leaping into the fire from the frying pan. In November, Hunter filed this lawsuit. The petition claims that Wendy's Wells Fargo account was frozen in February 2022 due to suspicions of financial exploitation, dementia, or improper influence. The payments were abruptly stopped in February 2022. Rumi's Wellar's sister Wendy Williams continues her journey toward healing. It appears that there may still be issues affecting her family and friends. The only information we have regarding that situation is that it was recently reported that her 22-year-old son had been evicted from his $2 million apartment in Miami after failing to pay $70,000 in rent. The frozen bank account of Wendy appears to have had an impact on more than just her ex-husband. During the same bank free, Wendy's son, Kevin Hunter Jr., was reportedly sued for $70,000 in unpaid rent and evicted from his luxury apartment. According to the 22-year-old, Hunter Jr. signed the lease on her behalf at her request when he received the official eviction summons in August of last year and responded the same month by stating that